beautiful as possible because you're going to keep reusing it. And so most of our projects are going to be in 11 by 17 format. So I want you to be able to use this box over and over and over. So make it beautiful. So in the future, not this time, you're going to have to print an 11 by 17 that may have some materials on it, because you could, like the board or the box we're doing today is all real materials because you went to the library and you found them. But sometimes you can have digital materials with real materials and you'll print them out on 11 by 17 and then you'll lay that in the bottom of the box and then you're going to put stuff on top of it. Does that make sense? So that's why the inside of the box needs to be 11 by 17. And so she has the right thickness. But so the thickness of your foam core is either 1/4 of an inch or 3/8, depending on what you got. I think 1/4 is hard to find now. But how I got the dimension of the bottom is I just added 1/4 of an inch to each side, right? Because the bottom of the box, like that one, oh, maybe you can't see it, is going to sit on top. So you're going to measure, if your paper is 11, if your paper is 11 and you're adding 1/4 of an inch to each side, that means it's going to be 11 and a half by 17 and a half, yes? So I always say measure twice, cut once. Has anybody ever heard that? Carpenter's term. So I measure twice. But what I also like to do, I like to cheat too. So technically I could put my ruler and draw a line, which helped me cheat. So I just line it up with the edge of my board because I know the edge of my board is straight. And then I put it on one of those points. And if I did it right, it'll all line up. So now I have a straight line. So you don't have to do that, but I like to do that. And on this side, I only gave myself one line. Is that it? Or did I do it all the way up there? I'm not sure if that's right. Let me do it again. So this one's 17 and a half. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. I confused myself. So this is 17 and a half. So this is 11. Oh, it's all the way. I don't know where my mark went. So this is 11 and a half. Oh, I did it from the other side. That's why. So that's the bottom of my box. And then you're going to take your metal ruler, line it up, and make sure it's on the inside. And again, your ruler has to be straight. I'm sorry, your blade has to be sharp. And this is not a sharp blade. Does everybody hear it? Mm-hmm. If your blade sounds like that, does everybody hear that? It's not sharp. That is the foam ripping on the inside. It should feel smooth and nice. Let's see how I got those. I got some bumpies. But yours will be thicker than this, right? This is too thin. It won't hold the materials. But you have your board. And then I always will take a shortcut if a shortcut is available to me. Why work hard? So one thing you can't do is cut with your T-square because the T-square is made of wood and plastic and you'll dig into it. So you know, make sure even if you, what'd I do wrong? I'm being a really good example for you guys today. What'd I do wrong? Yeah, I should have had my ruler here because then I was talking and I went off. So that was, I did it again. Okay, I have to start over. See what happens when you mess up, when you try to go too fast? And that's another lesson, right? If you mess up, start over. So I already know this is the length that I need, so I'm not redrawing that line, but I am gonna draw another line here. And I said the height of the box is 2 inches. Is that what I said?
I think so.
So I'm gonna take my ruler, measure 2 inches. Measure 2 inches. And then I need another one, right, for the other side. So 2 inches. 2 inches. I'm gonna draw my line with my T-square. So this time, I'm gonna be very careful. Actually, I'm just gonna get another plate. So I'm gonna be careful. I have a new blade, so it shouldn't be hard. Because technically both of these sides are good sides. Did everybody hear the difference?
Mm-hmm.
And then the good side over here. I'm gonna flip it. So there's one. And I'm doing it wrong again. Don't pay attention to me. Because you know you're allowed to break the rules as long as you know the rules. But if you don't know the rules, it's not good to break them. So, and again, this is harder to see because my board is thick, but now this goes all the way from edge to edge, right? So now when I do the wall from this side, it just needs to be the 11. Right. So do I need to do that?
11 and a half, or is it 11?
Well, not 11 and a half because these pieces
Or making
equal
up
the
for
total width, right? So these pieces equal the total width. So now I've used up an inch, a half an inch, excuse me, a quarter of an inch here, a quarter of an inch here. So now you just need the 11 this way. And if your board is 3/8, it might pop out a little bit, but that's okay. Does
So
that make-
those cut pieces are 17 and a half or 7?
Yeah.
Okay,
So I did these long pieces exactly the same.
got it.
So these long pieces are exactly the same, but then the piece that goes here is just 11 because these two have taken up that extra width on the side. So it's exactly the same as the little room that you built, except I gave you the cheat sheet for it. Okay?
How do you recommend that we glue it?
So
Hot
then
glue
you're-
or
yeah.
rubber cement?
Oh, she's using hot glue. So has everybody used hot glue before? So this is the hot glue gun, and this is the glue. And in here, there's a mechanism that gets hot, so be very careful because the tip is hot. But once it is hot, the glue will melt. And so again, yours will be a little thicker, but be really careful because you don't want your hot glue to show. And you can put it along the edge, and then you stick it, and then it's like almost immediate. if you want to, you could pin it, if you use the small pin so you can't see. So it should be really easy. And then we'll all come together, put our boxes in, I'll teach you how to lay them out as a whole class. But if you need the time now to do the boxes or finish doing your notebook together.
What time are we meeting back here?
It's
11:45.
right now?
Yeah.
I'll give you 30 minutes, so 12:15.